Greetings, this is Charles Darwin speaking to you again from the Black Hills of South Dakota. I want to introduce you to some interesting biological specimens here. Here are some lichens, different kinds, bright yellow-green, and there's orange, and there's gray-green right here. Lichens are fungus on the outside and algae on the inside. They form a mutualistic unit where the algae carry out photosynthesis, and the fungi, somehow, we're not quite sure, protects the algae, and that allows the lichen to grow in places that neither fungi nor algae would be able to grow by themselves. Fungi need food, provided by the algae need protection, provided by the fungus. Algae usually grow where it's wet, but as you can see, these lichens are growing on dry rock. Another interesting specimen here is this little fern growing in the crack of the rock. And then another interesting specimen is right up here by this rock, there's a cactus. Now this might strike you as being strange at first. Within 3 feet of each other, within 1 meter, you find a cactus and a fern. Now ferns you usually think of as growing in moist, shady places, and cactus is growing in dry, sunny places. Well, how can that be? Well, that brings up the concept, which I know I've done previous videos about, of microclimates. Within any one location, with a generalized climate, you can find microclimates, smaller climates, which can be hot and dry in one place and cool and moist in another place, even though they're right next to each other. And in the Black Hills of South Dakota, that's provided by these very angular rocks, where you can find shaded, moist places underneath the rock, and then dry, sunny places at the face of the rock. And this is something that, as I have said in other videos, that you should develop the habit of noticing as you walk through a forest or any place that you go. Start noticing the microclimates. Not just the overall climate, but the microclimates and the species that are growing in them. And the Black Hills of South Dakota is a good place to see this, but I bet near you there are some good places to see it also. This is Charles Darwin. Tally-ho, and amen.